Hi. So I wanted to come on today and talk about the flash of light. I just have a few notes here I wrote down because I wanted to remember everything that I asked and received from the angels. Um, so you might be aware about the flash of light. A lot of people have been talking about this for quite some time now. Um, if you are not familiar with the flash of light, just to give you a quick knowing about it, is said to be literally a flash of light that will come and will touch everything on the planet, every people, person, every animal, plant, trees. It will encompass the whole planet, and will be like an upgrade of energy, a clearing, like being more embodied in the new world that we keep talking about. It's like an upgrade of energy to live more peacefully, more aligned with love and yeah. So but the flash of light is unknown to when it's gonna happen exactly. A lot of people have been talking about the period that was around 2033, and there's been like a quickening happening of the energies, and everything seems to be going much faster than it was originally said it was going to be. So now people are thinking it'll be between now and maybe 2029 or something around there. So anyway, so just a little kind of condensed information for people that don't know about the flash of light. It's something very positive. It's nothing to be fearful of. It's nobody's gonna be left behind. It's for everybody to experience. It's to align us with our greatest potential, hopes and dreams and possibilities for our evolution. Um, and so yes, so what I wanted to do today is give you an update on the information I got from the angels for the flash of light. So hi, my name is Maude. I'm a mystic, channel, oracle, intuitive, starseed, empath. So I've been connecting with the angels for quite a few years now, and this is an energy, a connection, a relationships that is very dear to me, and I talk with them on a daily basis. And I love everything that has to do with esoteric, everything that has to do with quantum physics, everything that has to do with astrology, card readings, oracle, time travel, space. Like, I'm in very deep into that stuff. So anyways, so I was a few days ago watching a video from Ann Tucker. She channels the angels also, and I remember Ann asking how will it feel, the flash of light? How will it feel, the flash of light? And right away I heard in my head from my angels that I already know how it will feel, because I've experienced a flash of light a few years ago, when I received a miracle, a clearing, energy upgrade, a karmic clearing. Like, there's many names for this. This might be a story eventually that I will tell, come on, and make another video about this. But so what I've experienced, and what the angels are confirming, is that it'll be very close to what I've already have experienced, what I felt, which was a takeover. It was a takeover. You know, like many of you that are watching probably are already spiritual, and probably you have your own practice, your meditation. Maybe you ground yourself. Maybe you connect to source light energy, God, however you want to call it. And so if you do that, then you might be familiar with taking your attention up in your meditation, and connecting to the source of light from above, and letting the light come down and drop down onto the crown of your head and going down to your chakras. And so if this is like something that you're familiar with, some people, they see it, some people, they feel it, some people it's like a trickle down, some people. So it's just to give you an idea of a little bit what I was doing, and how it came about. What I felt when this happened was so when you're doing this, when you're connecting to the light, you feel the light coming in, or you see it, or something like that. But a lot of people feel it. What happened to me was that I opened the channel like that, to connect to the light, but then there was a takeover. I'm not gonna get into all the details now, but what I'm trying to say is that it felt like a rush in, like all, like a waterfall, like a stream, like it was so powerful that I couldn't stand against it. If I would have want to change position or get up and walk, or I couldn't have. It was like, you know, when you open up the tap and you put your finger under the running water that's full on, you feel like the pressure, the resistance, if of you trying to hold your finger in place instead of like being taken by the current, right? So that's how it felt. And I had to lean back and let it happen, and I knew it was safe. It felt safe, like I understood. I had this knowing that was what was happening to me was safe. After like a fraction of seconds of me starting to receive this, right away I understood that it was safe, and it was I just had to let it happen. So this is yeah, and the angels, they agree with me in this explanation that it's something that you will want to relax into, to let happen to you. It'll feel so, it might not be exactly as I'm describing it, and probably won't, but it's to give you an idea of how it's gonna be. So it'll feel like this immense I was gonna say pressure, but that's not, I shouldn't say pressure, because it might at that time come as just like a wave, or a flash, or just a light breeze, or we don't know how it's gonna come. But what I'm trying to say is that you will know when this comes, and intuitively you will know that it's happening to you. And when this happens, sit down, stop what you're doing, lay down, wherever you are, take it in, take it in, don't resist it. That's what I'm trying to say, is feel it, take it in, don't resist it. It is safe, it's coming in for you, it's happening for you, for everybody, for the benefits of the whole planet, of our evolution. So it's about just relaxing into it and feeling it. Oh yeah, thank you. So I just had this image also. If some of you have done breath work, if you've done, well, not just breath work, but like if you've done a healing session of breath work, where it usually lasts anywhere between 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on your facilitator and like the exercises that you're doing and stuff. So at some point when you're doing the breath work, there's like an overwhelming feeling, a rush in, like it's like if you've started a there's a momentum going with the breathing that it can, and then emotion, like there's something you've started something happening, and then emotions are gonna come up, and you're about to overflow, and it's overwhelming sometimes, either with joy or sadness or all kinds of emotions. And if you try, when this happens, to resist it, then it's not comfortable, and you're not having as good experience as you can have if you just release to it, if you just let go, if you just like surrender to it. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's all gonna be about surrendering to it. So it'll feel, so if it feels like I felt it, it'll feel like this rush of flow that's taking over your body, and just stop what you're doing and surrender to it and take it in, and just breathe through it and take it in. Take it in. It's a blessing, it's a miracle, it's life changing. That's the least I can say. So update on the flash of light. I have asked the angels a few questions, and so I thought I was gonna share this with you. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, then stop watching this video. It's just a few like questions about, more like general questions, guidance, what we can expect, just a few questions. This won't be, I'm hoping, not a short video, not too long. Okay, so I asked, so my intention was to know more information about this flash of light that people are talking about, and that the angels have been talking about as well. And so I wanted some guidance around that, and what the angels have said is to have no expectations, is to release your expectations, to let go, that things will not go as expected or as planned, meaning that whatever you think this is, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be better. Pretty much that's what it means. Like, it's to like just let go and let God, kind of, right? The expression. So it's kind of let go of how you think things should be or you want them to be or how you expect them to be, and fall into the allowing things to take hold the way that they need to. Let spirit guide you. Like, it's gonna be better than expected. That's what the angels want you to know, is that the best thing that you can do is just release your expectation and just let go of how you think it's gonna happen, how you think it's gonna be, what you think it's gonna be, how you think it's gonna be after, and just let spirit um, amaze you, show you, because it'll be better than what anybody expects. And then I was asking about the timing. I know timing is hard to figure out, because, well, for a few reasons, but also because time, everything is happening now. So to answer this question, and there's multiple options for futures. There's so many timelines, chronologies that we can move into, step into. It can change. I actually, not it can change, it changes 1,000 times per second. Everybody's timeline, every second, every day, and the collective timeline, and the dream for the planet, and like there's so many factors that comes into account when we're talking about timing, timelines, and also how the angels have interpreted my question. So I was asking about timing in terms of when this will happen for us. And so they've answered me in two ways. First, so what I got was that this should, well, and again, right, time can go, we can quantum jump and get closer to faster to a place where we want to be, and it can happen slower also. It can also not happen at all. It can, like, but the flash of light is something that is said that will happen. This is something that we will be going through for sure. When it's gonna happen, that's another question. So what I was given as an time frame is between 2 and 3.5 years from now, which makes a lot of sense with what people have been saying. So between how things have been accelerating, so between 2 and 3.5 years is the timing I got. So they've also answered it in the way that, and they bring this back again about letting go, about so what you, like, they've answered the question as like what you're supposed to be doing with your time, the timing. That's how I'm receiving this also, is so they've been saying that it's the timing is now to let go of outdated belief, of misplaced loyalty, old ideas, old way of thinking, people, places, situations in your life that are outdated, that are not in alignment anymore with who you want to be. As it's the timing to be new, to be to think new, to open your heart, to think about and align with the version of yourself, the highest version of yourself. Who is that person? How would that person act, feel, be, and step into that role, step into that alignment? This is what they're saying. It's about making room for what Source has planned for us. It's making room. Make sure that you have room for that plan. Make sure that you have room for that new person. It's the timing to release, to let go, to maybe see how you can change your point of view on what's possible and what's not possible for you. If this timing, this change is something that you believe in, that's possible for you, and see how you can align with those ideas, this best, highest, most evolved version of you, and step into that role. That's how they've answered the timing question as well. So what can we expect in the preparation time that we are in prior to the flash? So it's time to get to the root of situations, to make room for miracles. So maybe also getting to the root of any situation that you find yourself in right now that is not in resonance with who you are, who you want to be. It's about letting go maybe of things will fall out naturally also. There's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of shedding, a lot of dying of the old, outdated things, patterns. It's about also freeing yourself from burdens, cleaning up your house physically, the clutter. Clutter around you is clutter in your mind. So what is it this is what you can do with the time now, the preparation time between now and the flash of light, is get ready in the sense of clear out your space, make room to receive what is coming, but like also physically. Yeah, like I was saying, if there's too much stuff around, your energy is cluttered. So it's about clearing all of it, clearing your energy, clearing your spaces, clearing your energy, clearing the objects that are around you, asking yourself, do I need this? Do I use this? Getting rid of things and clearing the energies of the objects that are around you is also very important, especially if you when you get something that's new, there's less attachments. There's still attachments from energetic attachments from whoever packaged it or built it or stuff like that, but it's very easily clearable. But when you get antiques, things that are passed down to you, or you love, like me, to thrift shop and stuff like that, these objects and things that you bring home, they hold a lot of energies that are attached to them, and sometimes it can be heavier energy, or it could be entities, it could be low vibrations, have stronger roots attached to it, to them. So clearing your energy, your own energy also. I always say, like, we're used to taking showers. You can take a shower every day, every 2 days, twice a day, whatever. We like to take showers to feel clean, right? But people that don't do energetic clearing inside, it's like if you've never taken a shower inside of you, basically. Pretty much that's how I say it. So taking, like, so clearing your energy, clearing your chakras, meditating, having a clear head, a balanced life is very important as well. So that's something that you might want to do to get prepared for this new life, this flash of light, the other side of it. Just who do you want to be when you think about new earth or your new life or the best version of yourself, basically? And they've said also to release, yeah, to release time, like I was saying before, release time. There is no time, in the way that release expectations of how and what the chronology of something should be, the past, the present, the future, stressing over the future, being stuck in the past. Like, it's about releasing all of this and trusting divine timing. Divine timing. Like, often when you talk with spirit or the angels, or they'll give you an information like your life is gonna change, or finances or whatever is gonna change in this or this or this way, or like be careful about this. And like, sometimes as a human me, I'm like, I haven't done enough, or like, I'm not ready for this, or this is gonna happen. And it's not like that. It's never like that. I always take it so literally. And it's unfolding in divine timing. Now doesn't mean now. There is no time. It's divine timing, and we're always guided. Always guided. And I'm gonna say it again, always guided. We are always guided. So this is something that they want you to really think on, is that what is yours will never pass you by. So there's no stress to have around, am I ready for the flash of light? It's all good. You've got time. It'll happen in divine timing. Everybody's gonna be ready when it happens. It doesn't matter. You won't miss it. You won't miss your chance. What is yours will not pass you by. So that's very important to remember. You are right on time. Your life is right on time. You haven't missed nothing. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And that's very important to know. And people are thinking sometimes, well, they're stuck in the past, they live in the past, they're thinking, well, I didn't do this in my life, or I wish I had done that, or I wasted my time in this way or that way. When something is meant for you, doesn't matter what age you are, how long it took, time will literally bend. You will time jump, quantum jump to the point where you were supposed to be, or even better. So you can release the idea of time, of I haven't done this, I'm not good enough, it didn't happen for me, I wasted my time, I won't get ready on time. Like, there is no time. You can start doing things now one little step at a time, starting to clear out stuff around you, or taking the next step in your creative endeavors or journey or projects and stuff, and all of a sudden things can start unfolding for you when it's the right time, when it's the divine time for you. And then things, when it's aligned, it'll start happening so quickly for you. It doesn't matter. You're always on time. You're always at the right time. You're always at the right place. That's what they want to say. That it's release your expectations about where you're supposed to be, about how it's supposed to be, about how it's gonna be, about like all of these things, and just know these things and just prepare how you want, how you can. It's just about, this is another thing that they said, it's just about grounding, paying attention to the simple things that you can change around you, while the big change is getting ready, while they're working on the miracle, on the divine timing. Just focus on your task, on the small things and changes that you can do yourself, within yourself, for yourself. This is how, when everybody starts changing and doing things and going within, that's how we can change the whole, is because everybody's aligning within. As within, so without, right? So it's letting things become what they need to be. That's a big step in manifestation. Letting things become what they needs to be. So what you can do is be in your joy every day, and pruning, shedding, doing your work, and the rest will come together. So now it's time for your own well-being, your own balanced, groundedness, calmness. What can you do in your side of the world, in your little universe, to find harmony within, to be in alignment with yourself? So what they've been saying is that even if things don't look this way outside, even if there's dissonance and chaos in the outer world, it's to stop paying attention to the outer world for certainty. Find certainty within. Like, the other side of all this is gonna be fantabulous, right? It's gonna be more than what anybody can expect. It's gonna be an updated version. It's gonna be a 2.0, 5.0, whatever, 10.0 version of us, of Earth, and also of like the start of what we want us to be for the future generations. Like, we're the pioneer of this change. Think of it also in a sense of bigger picture. But first, let's do the work within, right? That's why there's been so many change. That's why in the last few years there's been so many transformation, chaos, COVID, like all of these things, they're happening because it's part of the divine plan, of the divine timing to get us towards, like, so you see how it's happening for us for a reason, and it's always right on time. Everything's working out. If you see it in that point of view, everything's always working out. What's happening everywhere in the world right now, there is a reason for it, and the souls that are living these experiences, chose to be there to live these experiences to help accelerate the timing, and anybody that is not gonna be here on the other side of this is gonna be here on the other side, because we're all spirit, we're all source, we're all souls, and we're all connected. And whether you help as a crystallization manifestation of your soul here in the 3D, or that you help with the billions and billions and billions of helpers, souls, angels, light beings that are not incarnated or live in different timelines, we're all helping, and we're all working towards the same goal, which is the expansion, which is the experience. Yeah, so what else was there? Yeah, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, so even if it seems right now that there's a lot of dissonance, chaos, disharmony in the world, or you know, even with the planet, environmental crisis or changes and stuff like that, Gaia, she's updating as well. Like, then that's why also we're updating, because our heart is attuned to the heart of the planet. So I mean, we have to be in coherence, and the electromagnetic field of the planet is in resonance with our magnetic field of our heart. So it has to be in coherence. So if Gaia is updating, upgrading, we have to do the same. So that's why there's all kinds of changes there. That's why you may be experiencing physical transformation, physical changes, headaches. Personally, I've been experiencing a lot of those things, and sometimes it's really not easy to be releasing so much. I've been releasing a lot to get my body upgraded to be like in alignment with the new human, the luminous being, and to be able to hold this energy. And there was so much clearing that I needed to do in my body, in terms of not just belief system and things like that, but also in terms of health, the health of my body, what it will be able to hold. So you can't hold light and high energy frequencies, or even channel, if you don't prepare your body for it. So my body has been preparing a lot, and I've been, it's part of my journey in this life to also clear ancestral healing of ailments, and like diseases and viruses and all kinds of things like that in my body for generations on both sides of my family. And yeah, so there's a lot of clearing, purging, healing that's been happening to me. So every day it's part of my life to do this work, to go within, to align with my source, with my soul, with myself, to be to live a spiritual life. So after I asked, how is it gonna be after? So what the angels have said is that after, there's gonna be it's gonna be more balanced, productive, enriching time. There's gonna be exchanges of skills and experience. We're gonna see more the values in others and in ourselves, our worthiness, right? Uh, that you have everything you need to receive this enriching time in a balanced way. So it'll be about giving and receiving equally, uh, in the balanced way, in this way, about the exchange of experience with others. Um, and also that the communication is going to be heightened, is going to be like, we'll be more connected, receiving signs, be more connected with spirit, with the flow of our purpose and spirit, and more attuned uh, with the with life, with the synchronicities, with understanding the how everything is connected, interconnected. And maybe you'll hear someone say something, and right away you'll know it as a sign of something that you needed to hear for something else that you need to do. And so, like, it's all gonna be more flowy, interconnected, balanced, uh, and it'll be also a time of renewal, to take a break. Take a break from, people are gonna want to take a break from overexertion. It won't be the way anymore to do too much working, over giving, um, like just going to the end of your rope all the time, to go, 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 do, do, do. That's not living in a balanced way. So it'll be time to fill your own well, give to yourself, to be balanced yourself. And I'm seeing this image of, when you go on the plane, um, and if the mask drops, you have to put your own mask if you want to help your kids, others, blah blah blah. Otherwise, you're gonna be no good to nobody if you don't fill your own well, if you don't live in a balanced way. So it'll be less about the ego and more about spirit balance, between breast, body, spirit. A time for renewal. And then the last thing I asked is it gonna happen prior to first contact? So first contact, maybe you know what I'm talking about, is maybe you're familiar with Bashar. Bashar is channeled by Daryl Enka. So Bashar is an extraterrestrial being of a different timeline. His job is to initiate first contact with the planets that are getting ready, or being ready to integrate the intergalactic alliance and become part of the galactic, awakened to the fact that we are galactic beings. Anyways, So Bashar has been saying recently that first contact is supposed to be happening. Well, now it's confirmed at a very high percentage that it will happen. So we know for a fact that this is not something that's gonna change. So it's set in the future for real that it will happen. Now time can fluctuate, so is it gonna happen a bit sooner or a bit later? We'll see. Bashar has been saying that it's very likely to happen in 2026 or 2027. So at the end of 26 or beginning mid 27, something like that. So my question was, because I knew that this was, and I'm trying to like take another door and ask about timing. So I knew for a fact that this was gonna happen and that Bashar has given like a time frame. So my question was, is it gonna happen prior to first contact? And the answer that the angels gave me is yes. They can tell you, they can give you a chronology. Is that the right word? Yeah, chronology. But they can't tell you like, yes, it'll happen Tuesday in 5 months. Like that's not gonna work. But they can put it in a time frame, like in an not time frame, unfolding of events. So that's why I had this idea to ask about if it was gonna happen prior to first contact, which also makes sense because they're gonna give us the holographic documents of our planet, of the Earth, and we will be able to know everything about the whole history of the planet. Anyways, so it makes sense that for us to be able to initiate first contact, we kind of need to be more upgraded, a more evolved also in a way. So yeah, it makes sense. I would think that the flash of light would happen prior to that. Now I think that it'll be an unfolding of events. I think it's gonna be very close to first contact. I think it's not like the flash of light is gonna happen and then 2 years later there's gonna be first contact. I think it's gonna be like a flower opening up, like each petal, an unfoldment of events happening that is gonna be like just wow, like a big new world for us. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to share. I hope this is helpful in any way or that it resonates with you. I will see about doing more updates or coming on with other subjects and maybe more readings and stories and different things like that. You can let me know in the comments if there's anything that resonated with you, if you liked my video, if there's anything that you would like me to talk about. And I hope this was helpful. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a beautiful day. Bye.